Hello, fellow YouTubers. Today I'll be talking to you about the WinPlus portable power bank slash car jump starter. Anyway, that's the alleged function of this device. As a power bank, I guess it's okay. I have a Radio Shack power bank that's way better than that. If you guys can still get that, a shout out to Radio Shack. They make a lot of excellent products. Get that instead. Anyway, the real reason you would buy this is obviously to jumpstart your car in a situation in which your car's battery is discharged. So, on the face of it, it seems great. And in fact, this footage that you're seeing right now is actually footage that I made illustrating how to use the jumpstart feature of this device when you have a low charge in the device, meaning the power bank has a low charge. And I had it up for some days and I decided eventually to pull it because, yes, it did work one time, but then never again. And I didn't want to mislead people and have them think that this device does work. The honest truth is, this device does not work as it is advertised. I bought this for about $70 or $80 at Costco, and I thought it was a good deal because it's small, so you can fit it in your trunk and always have it. If you're going to rely on this, as I thought I would be able to, you're going to be very, very, very disappointed because in situations when you really need this and in the emergency situations, it's not going to work. That's the skinny of it. If you have a slightly discharged car battery, like literally, the situation where you're in your car and you're trying to start it and you get just a little tiny weak, you hear a very weak start of the starter and it's just like a very little churn and that's it, then this could help you. But if you have a battery that's very discharged, forget about it. Or even a battery that's a little more than slightly discharged, a car battery, it's not going to help you because it has inside of that cable connection adapter that you see on the right here. There's the portable power bank on the left, and then you have this like attachment cable thing. Inside of that is very precise circuitry that I opened that stuff up, and I'll actually include the pictures at the end of the video if you guys want to see. Very, very cheap stuff, but they've configured it that it will only supply power under certain situations. So for example, if your battery is super discharged, your car battery, as was mine, all it's gonna do is beep on you, and that's it. And I guess that's indicative that the car's voltage is too low. So what it does actually, when it needs to deliver the most charge, what it'll do is it'll deliver none. It'll determine that like the amps in the battery or the voltage in the battery is way too low for it to even do anything anyway, so it won't do anything. And that's what makes this product a complete piece of junk. And I would recommend that no one buy this because it will not help you in those emergency situations. And after this, I'll include the photos so you guys can see. So here's a picture that I took of when I snapped open that little adapter that you see that turns into those jumper cables. And as you can see from the image, very cheap components, very cheap welding. You can even see that certain things were soldered after other things were soldered because they connected a pin to connect two things together, or you see like a little wire connecting something that initially when they made it wasn't connecting. And it's just it shows you the cheap build quality that they used to make this. Now the reason that I ended up opening this up the way I did and prying it apart is because I wanted to see if I could find a way to use the power bank and bypass the configuration that they did on the system, that it only lets you use the portable power bank jump starter if certain conditions are met. I just want it to literally take this jump starter and provide a gradual charge to my battery so that my battery could at least get some kind of charge when I needed to start the car. And what I determined is it is not possible unless certain conditions are met. No charge will be issued according to the way that they configured the circuitry of this portable jump starter. And that's the reason it's useless, because if under certain conditions it doesn't let you utilize the jumpstart feature, then what's the point? Because if I have a car battery that's seriously discharged, it's very cold outside, and I need a really big boost, and instead the circuitry is configured to detect that the car battery is super drained, so the power bank won't be able to provide enough power to charge anyway, so it does nothing, then what's the whole point? Like, there's no point to it. If it had a feature where it could gradually charge your car battery, like you could leave it attached to the car battery and then slowly it would gradually build up charge within the car battery, that'd be great. And if it would have done that, it would have worked. But instead, it's like an all or nothing thing. If certain conditions are met, it'll work for you. And in most cases, those conditions will not be met and it won't work. It won't do anything.